Nick Freeborn here, welcome back to my channel. Before we dive into this next video, let's take a deep breath together. Let's briefly close our eyes, hands on the heart, inhale. Open your eyes, let's get started. So, I hope you have watched my previous 2 videos on life purpose. I also hope that you have answered the questions honestly in my latest video and you digged deep and found something new within yourself. You found out what is your life purpose or what is your deep desire. And in the video today, we're going to talk about change. It's such an important topic, change, because all of us, we desire change. All of us desire to do something different or change career path, lose weight, stop smoking, create something new, create new business, create more abundance, and. And we all know this requires certain changes in our life. So we're going to talk, why is it so difficult to change, right? So I'm going to talk about the most, the biggest contributor, the biggest factor why change is often procrastinated, or we're often holding ourselves back from really changing. And let's start and dive into it right away. So this here is you. All your desires, all your love, all your purpose is in here, in you. Now, what is around here? It's your comfort zone. This is the zone where you mingle freely. This is the zone where you feel home, where you feel safe, where you also get energy and sometimes also lose your energy. But this is your known. Now all the blank space here on the canvas or the whiteboard is the unknown, or we can also call it the opportunity. It's your new job, it's your the new person that you're gonna meet that will help you on your path to follow your life purpose, for example. It's all that new ideas, all the abundance, all the health, all the wealth, your new spouse, whoever, whatever. It's all in the unknown. And sometimes we try to imagine the unknown, but it's actually very funny that we can't do that. We can envision something that we desire to see as an outcome in our life, something that we desire to manifest, but we cannot envision the unknown. I mean, we can envision just like space, empty space, but we really don't know what's out here. We can just take a guess. And now, how is this connected to change? Why are we talking about the known and the unknown? Well, easy, simple, because in order to change, you need to step out of here and get into the unknown. Why? Because change is not happening here. These are the people that you know. These are the circumstances in your life that you're familiar with. These are all the problems and all the beautiful moments, everything that you love and everything that you dislike is right in this circle, in your comfort zone. And we call it comfort zone because we're comfortable there. We call it comfort zone because it doesn't challenge us. We call it comfort zone because we know what's going to happen. We can foresee what's happening, what's going on. We can plan. Now, if we desire to change, and whatever is your situation right now in your life, or the thing, the topic that you're working on, what you're trying to manifest, what you're envisioning, what you would love to see more in your life, Well, right now, it's inside here, right? But it's not inside here yet. It's in your heart, okay? But it's not yet inside of this comfort zone, because otherwise you would already have it, you would already get it. This is what you own already. This is what you have yet to gain. This is what you have to challenge or to defeat in a very positive way. So, no matter what, if you want to open a new business, or let's say move abroad to another country like I did, well, it requires change. You may want to meet a new person, your love that you're waiting for, whatever. You have to get out of it, okay? Now let's say you wake up inspired, you feel fresh today, and you say, I make this jump. Today I go out on the street, I quit my job, I do this or that out of my comfort zone, okay? Go to the gym for the first time, whatever it may be, okay? So right now, you're trying to claim this new circle to become your comfort zone. You're trying to claim this as the new area, the new field, that it becomes your known. But, and now comes the challenge, now comes the tricky part of it. It's not that easy. We have all experienced that. We all keep experiencing that again and again. We move back really, really quickly, and this disappears right away. Now, why are we moving back so quickly? What's going on? And for that, I want to show you a second illustration. All right. I hope you can guess or see what that resembles. Well, it's an iceberg. We all have heard iceberg analogies. We know that the tip of the iceberg that comes out above the surface of the water makes up about 5%. The remaining big chunk down here is the 95%. Now, how is that connected? That's your mind. Right here, that's your mind. And change, or creating, manifesting new life circumstances, it's all happening here and here. It's happening in your mind. So it all starts with a thought. It starts with your thought of, or with a desire of, I would love to change. And then you create an action plan in your mind, in those 5%. The whole thing here resembles the mind. The 5% up here resembles what? Get it? Your conscious mind. That's the conscious mind. This down here, 95%, your subconscious mind. And this is super important when we're talking about great change. Because this right here, this 95%, your subconscious mind, it's what's holding you back. It's what makes 5% is telling yourself, you're telling yourself, this 5% up here, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make it happen. But then very quickly, this 95% reacts when you're out here, and what does it say? Oh my gosh, this feels scary. This doesn't feel safe. This feels very unfamiliar. And whoop, you're back in here. And you may try again. You may take another try. You get out of here, or you're going out this way. And again, you feel like, I don't know this. This doesn't feel like that's me. This doesn't feel like I should be here. I think I better try maybe next month or next year. It's not my time. Whoop, and you're back in here. Now, this is a fact. Science knows that we use only about 5% of our mind capacity as the conscious mind that we're actually using every day to engage. And the 95% here, the subconscious mind, what it really is, it's actually our body. It's stored emotions also. And most of the time we're reacting, when we react, it's coming from down here. It takes a lot of effort to stay fully conscious to when we get out, to know when those feelings come up like this doesn't feel right. That we understand, well, actually it's not about it doesn't feel right, it's just not familiar. We have never been out here. So this subconscious part of your body, your feelings, your emotions, they start reacting because they kind of feel lost, they feel scared. So we human beings, we love to be in the comfort zone. And as a matter of fact, we also love to be lazy because it's about preserving our energy. Just totally makes sense. So if we get out of it, if we get out of the known into the unknown, our body reacts. Now, I think the whole part of this video is to understand how can we break this pattern. And I have to say, it's not easy, but it's possible, okay? The good news is it's possible. We can get out of here and successfully claim this as our new comfort zone. How do we do that? How do we create lasting change? How do we do that? So, it really takes a lot of consciousness. When we're stepping out into the new field, into the unknown, we take an affirmation, we take a mantra, whatever it is that may help you. You can also be physically grounded, that when you start to feel a sense of like fear, probably, or a sense of feeling lost, a sense of feeling this is not where I belong to, because of course your subconscious mind, your body believes you belong here. So you have to prepare yourself, okay? Number one, preparation. You're gonna, after seeing this, I hope you gain some new insights and understanding so you know what's happening. So I think knowledge is the first part on this journey, that you understand it's totally normal to get out of your comfort zone, step into the unknown world, and feel a sense of fear. Feel a sense of this doesn't feel right. But the important lesson here is that you're not mistaken that feeling of, ooh, this doesn't feel right, with, well, this is just unfamiliar territory. This is a new territory, so be aware of that fact. So if you're making your first step, your first action plan on your journey to change into your new life, then be prepared. Sooner or later, that moment is gonna come where you're gonna feel like, ooh, and we all know this feeling, when it feels like we rather wanna kind of climb back into our little cozy room where we feel comfy and safe. So you gotta train for that moment. How you gonna react in that moment? What are you gonna say to yourself in that moment? For me personally, I like to take a deep breath and be aware. Be aware of the fact that right now I don't feel 100% safe. Right now I don't feel 100% comfortable. And then start replacing that fear with curiosity. So now you're out here. What is going on here? So open up. This is the second phase, is opening up, being open-minded, rather than saying to yourself, well, I actually don't like this and feeling like this, or this is not who I used to be, this doesn't feel right. Become curious. What can you find here? What can you explore here? And again, ground yourself down, take a few deep breaths, feel the feet touching the the soil or feel like how your feet are becoming more heavy in your shoes even. Take a few deep breaths and imagine how your feet are becoming heavier, you feel more grounded. It's really, really helpful. I may do a video just on that at some point. And be aware that this is just a natural reaction from your subconscious mind, what's going on right now, and be ready to open up. And when you do that, boom, magic. Now the magic is starting. You leave all those anxiety behind. You are ready to explore this new world. And when you do that, when you open up to do that, then true magic can happen. Suddenly, a new person enters your life. Suddenly, your phone rings and a new opportunity shows up. And suddenly, something that you didn't expect or couldn't foresee, because you cannot foresee it in here, it starts to happen. Now, it's important, and I would say that's the third step, is to listen to these signs of the universe, to recognize them, train yourself to recognize them. Like if you are working on manifesting a new job and you walk into a person in a restaurant and you start talking and you think, well, this is a pretty nice guy or girl, that you ask yourself, well, is this person maybe something or someone wants to show me something? Most likely, yes. So just be open, don't expect, I don't mean it like that, don't expect it, but be curious and see, wow, what is this conversation or this encounter gonna bring me? And now the beautiful thing is, the longer we mingle and stay in this new field, at some point, sooner or later, you're gonna claim it as your new extended comfort zone. So your comfort zone has expanded. And now you can claim all of this in here as your comfort zone. This is how we grow. This is how self-development, self-growth is happening. It's about stepping out of the comfort zone again and again. You're going to be proud of yourself. You're going to feel more relaxed in environments that are maybe, or used to be unfamiliar to you, but now you have claimed that territory to be yours. Well done. And a new challenge or a new desire may come up sooner or later, and you feel inspired to do it again. And you're going to do it again, and the same pattern is going to happen. Just because you claimed this part as your new comfort zone now doesn't mean that you have totally broken this pattern of our subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind, no matter what, is always gonna be with us. But of course, there are many, many techniques and ways how we can train ourselves to be more conscious. And when our subconscious mind reacts, or when feelings suddenly shoot up, that we are aware, instead of identifying ourselves directly with those feelings and kind of hurrying back into our comfort zone, we're aware, okay, I've been there before, I know how that feels. It maybe doesn't feel right, but actually it just feels unfamiliar. So let's make this new unknown zone to be the familiar one. And so on, and so on. I hope you get the idea, and this is really the basic formula to change, to first understand the concept of the conscious and subconscious mind, and then that your subconscious mind is always going to react. And also to acknowledge that change is not happening in your comfort zone. It may feel unpleasant to hear that. You may disagree. If you do disagree and you have other experience, let me know in the comments. from my experience, real growth happens always when we jump out, we take a next leap, we go up to the other next level, so to speak. And again, the great thing is that we're gonna be more at ease in more and more environment and circumstances. For some of you that are traveling, for example, for the first time, may feel a little bit scared at the beginning, but once you've been traveling for 2 or 3 months, you know how it works. Staying at hostels, sleeping on a bus, all of these things, packing up your luggage, hurrying. You're gonna get it, and it's gonna be your comfort zone, and it feels great. So it's the same for everything in your life. Whatever you desire, know that you can do it. Whatever you desire, know that you deserve to get that, to fully delight in that desire. I truly, truly wish that for you, and I hope this video today was an inspiration for you. I would love to hear your feedback. Please help me to give a comment and to share it also with friends if you think this may be helpful for them too. I'm really looking forward to seeing you the next time. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing, and see you soon. Take care.